The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. The quote that I decided to pick is from Section 2, Chapter 24, Paragraph 3, and it is, "One day we heard on the radio that a woman in the suburbs had seen a mountain lion behind her house, and had called the police, who shot the animal. Dad got so angry, put his fist through a wall. That mountain lion had so much right to his life, as that sour old biddy does to hers," he said. "You can't kill something just because it's wild." The literary element that I decided to use to analyze this passage is character. If you were to Google literary element character, the Google search would come up with the definition that says, all stories must have certain characteristics or elements. For example, stories must have a plot or events that take place. Another essential story element is character. Character can be defined as any person, animal, or figure represented in a literary work. Although, if you were to go in depth, a character has many different traits and can be static or dynamic. From an outsider's perspective, or from somebody who hasn't really read the book but knows the story, they would think that Rex Walls was a drunk, angry father who was never really good to his kids. Rex Walls is an alcoholic father who manipulates and uses his wife and his children for his own needs, and yet never stops loving them. This stays the same throughout the whole story, therefore he is a flat character. Yet, this also means that he is a round character, because although he is a drunk, and he does get angry at his family and uses them sometimes, he always seems to come back and love them and hope that they love him back as well. I believe that the passage I chose reflects both qualities, round and flat, perfectly in the character, Rex Walls, father of the Walls family. The reader can easily tell that Rex is mad based on the fact that he punched a hole through the wall, and can presume that Rex gets like this often because people don't just randomly punch holes in the wall when they're mad. No, he gets mad quite often. Although a reader would be able to tell that Rex has a heart because he cares about that mountain lion, and the reason for its death was not justified for him. He believed that that mountain lion had as much to live as that woman who called the police. My favorite quote from the whole book comes at the end of this passage, and it says that you cannot kill something just because it is wild. When Rex says this, you can easily tell that Rex has a heart and cares for other things. You can also tell that Rex is projecting something onto himself because he is wild, and he wouldn't want something like him to die. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope that you did not make fun of my drawings too much.